Hello everybody, welcome to Schneider's Inc. and today we got a Dr. Insanity video, and this is when FBI agents realize they've been arrested. We're gonna get right into this, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment, think down below. Let's go.
Agents have more power than almost any other authority out there, including the police. But what happens when undercover FBI agents get arrested by cops who have no idea?
Face down now! You guys are making a big mistake.
Here are 4 examples of this happening, starting with the case.
So wait, these are hold on. So these aren't FBI okay, I'm having a brain fight. Are these FBI agents who have done crimes and get arrested? Or are these just random, like, these are just FBI agents who are, like, undercover and get arrested? What am I missing here?
Case of Agent Hernandez. In the early hours of December 6th, 2016, shots were heard ringing out in a Grand Rapids parking lot towards a police officer. A team of armed units rushed to take down the threat, but they found something they never could have expected.
You want us on them? Okay.
Give me the phone.
Oh no! I'm so sorry, sir. I am so sorry, sir.
Secured. Empty. He's got a badge.
Oh no, sir.
Federal Bureau of... He's an FBI agent.
The man who was allegedly shooting at a police officer turned out to be an FBI agent.
Why is an FBI agent shooting at police? What reason does an FBI agent have to even shoot at police for it? What the fuck did I miss here? What reason does this person have? I'm so confused.
The man was identified as Agent Ruben Hernandez, a Las Vegas agent in Michigan on undisclosed business. Obviously, there are too many questions to count, so to help shed a little light on the situation, the cops decide to call up his partner John Salazar, who arrived at around 5 a.m.
We're gonna try to find out, maybe we can shed some light on what led up to all this.
Right, and what I'm trying to just verify is make sure who you have, basically. Who do you have, or do you have a photo, or...
Yeah, we got a photo coming.
Or just
We think it's Ruben.
Yeah, can I see him or give him a photo?
Yeah,
Just
we'll get you a photo here.
Okay, great, thanks.
Alright, so,
Are you Lieutenant Drake? I am not. Oh. Tell me who that is. Oh my gosh, okay. That is Ruben Hernandez.
John receives...
He does see. He's even. I love the look because it's not like it's like, why do you have him? He's looking. He's like, oh yeah, he's been shooting at officers. He looks. He's like, wait, that is Ruben Hernandez. I don't know why he was shooting at y'all. I don't know what he was thinking. He even has the look of just like, why do you what? Hold on. He seems genuinely confused. I believe he has nothing to do with this. I bet he's just genuinely confused on what's going on.
Confirmation that the man they apprehended is in fact his partner Ruben. Definitely not the news he was expecting at 5 in the morning.
Man, what, is he okay? Like, what happened to his face there?
he looks scuffed up, but, that wasn't done here by us. That was before he made contact with us. So, we'll make sure he gets checked and everything like that.
Do we want to get info?
Yeah, we'll find out.
He wanted to see a picture before he talked to us. Okay.
While everybody waits for a lieutenant to arrive, 2 of the cops decide to move over and have a secret conversation. Unfortunately for the cops, covering a camera doesn't stop it from picking up audio. In essence, one cop mentioned how he could smell alcohol on John and that he'd noticed him eating multiple sticks of gum to presumably hide the scent on his breath. From this moment on, the cops start getting more and more suspicious of him, until they finally decide to question him.
So did you get a call from him tonight?
What's that?
Did you get a call from him tonight? Someone called us and we're still trying to figure out who called us to say he was in trouble or something. That wasn't you?
Listen, I'm not going to answer anything right now. I have no idea.
How come you're not going to answer anything?
Well, I mean, I got to wait for, I'm talking to my superiors and everything else to see.
Oh, she told the lieutenant you're coming down here to kind of shed some light on what happened.
Right. No, I'm here. And then there's also going to be a special agent from the RA here in Grand Rapids. I don't know if you know S.A. Burns or not, but he's going to come down here. And so, we'll go from there.
Hey, Sean.
You guys, you sellers up?
Yeah, are you Trey?
No, I'm Sean Burns. I'm the SSR.
All right. Okay. All right, what I want you to do is these guys are gonna take the gun and hand it over to me, okay? Okay, just let them do what they gotta do.
All right, hold it. There you go.
Okay, you got your creds, right?
Yeah,
You can hold on to that. I'll just take this.
It's at this point the cops decide to detain John on suspicion of DUI, so they take his firearm and bring him into a room with a breathalyzer.
Need you to seal your lips and blow and tell the beeps.
Firstly, why does it matter that I was like, I guess technically he drove here, right? Like, they know he got here, so it's like, okay, fair. They'll probably think he's DUI. Because I guess I'm like, in his defense, he did get a call at 5 in the morning going, hey, you need to, you're under the, like, you need to come in because your partner's doing some stupid shit. Because if they were like, hey, we think you're so, I'm like, well, fairness, I wasn't working, like, at this moment. I was just drinking, having fun, enjoying my night, and then, like, I called saying my partner did something stupid. So, you can't expect me to exactly be, if I'm not doing anything on this night, you can't exactly expect me to just be sober at this moment.
All right, you ready?
Yep. Seal your lips and blow. Keep going. There you go. Your BAC right now is .116
Ooh.
at 5:22 in the morning. You'll probably be holding on to your firearm.
The legal limit for driving in Michigan is .08,
Yeah.
so John is
Double. Exactly double.
just over, and it's likely the number was higher an hour earlier when he was actually driving. Looking at the big picture though, this is actually a very unfortunate situation for John. That night, he'd been drinking with a friend at a club while they were off duty. It was only when he was back at his hotel when the local PD called him to come and verify it was his partner they arrested. Obviously, John shouldn't have driven his car to get there, but nevertheless, you can see how he would make that mistake in such a stressful situation.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why I'm like, I feel like I know why they did. I get the job, please do the job. In this situation, I'd give him a little leeway. I wouldn't tell him to drive his car back. I'll like find another way back. I don't know if you can afford a cab or something, but get another way back. But we're not gonna arrest you or anything and like that, because clearly in this situation, you would not have been prepared to be sober and not expect this.
But other than the body cam cover-up, the cops handled this perfectly. However, the same cannot be said for the cops in the next case, who showed exactly what not to do when dealing with an undercover FBI agent.
Run your body cam?
I am now, because I don't know how legit you are at the moment.
It's okay. Special Agent Adam. The FBI.
Okay.
You got that on body cam?
I do, but I don't understand what the problem is with you meet me at the office.
I'll talk to the U.S. Attorney's Office about it. You can cut off the recording device now.
Okay. Well, I will when I leave the area, sir.
This agent was actually investigating police corruption in the Franklin County Police Department, but he had no idea just how corrupt this officer would turn out to be. The agent had called this officer to meet at a random location and refused to meet him at their offices. If it's not already obvious, everything this agent does and says from now on is a test to try and see how well this cop follows conduct, and if his co-workers follow suit. This is why he asked him to turn off his body cam, and luckily for the cop, he passed this first test with flying colors. However, it doesn't seem as though it's going to last for very long.
Am I being detained?
Am I being detained? You're the one who called me here, sir. How did you get my phone number? You are detained at this time, sir. Hey, I don't think this guy's legit, man.
Now you can take my weapon off, okay?
Do I have permission to take it off?
No, you don't have permission
Okay,
to take it
just hang tight right here. I'm not cuffing you.
Things are understandably not adding up for the officer, so he just
I can again, this is another thing. I can somewhat understand it. This cop is not doing. Like, I don't know how you react to this if you're a police officer. If an FBI agent randomly met me in an area and just started acting like this, I don't know how I'd feel about it. I get his point, but it's really badly done.
decides to detain the agent and waits for backup to arrive.
We're just trying to check your validity. You called a deputy sheriff's personal cell phone. You can't tell me how you got the number.
That's right.
Your tag's not coming back to the FBI.
Correct.
Okay. I haven't seen a badge. I've seen an ID card. I haven't seen a badge.
You have not seen.
No, sir. I haven't seen a badge. I've seen an ID card.
I handed this to you. Did you grab it? Take it out of my hand. Do you not see a badge?
I see a badge now. That's the first time I saw the badge,
good
sir.
Lord. You don't need to be a deputy.
When backup arrives, the officer explains the full situation to them, saying the suspect is armed, uncooperative, and above all, incredibly suspicious. Receiving a call on your personal phone number from an FBI agent would definitely ring alarm bells as a cop,
Yeah.
but it's important that they continue to be professional and follow the rules. The officers proceed to handcuff the agent and place him in the back of their patrol car, where he starts to complain that the heat is way too high in the vehicle and that he desperately needs air. But all of a sudden, they receive a call from HQ that should put the entire event to rest.
33, go ahead.
I'm on the phone with his supervisor out of Tallahassee over. He is legit.
So they just said,
Table.
all right, that's what I'm doing right now. They just called back. He is legit.
Even after this, though, the officer still decides to keep the agent inside the patrol vehicle, despite being explicitly told that he is actually an FBI agent. Instead of letting him out as instructed, the officers continue to talk about the situation while he begs to be let go. But
Do they not understand what will happen here? Do they think this is gonna end? You have personally put in the health of an FBI agent at risk because you want to fuck with him. Do you not understand that every one of y'all can be fired from this? The FBI could fuck your entire police department over if they see to it. They have more power than you. You don't get, this isn't a place where you're in control. Even when you have a guy in your car, you are not in control here.
after an extra 3 minutes of completely unnecessary conversation, the agent is finally let out of the vehicle, but it seems as though he's not feeling too good.
We're releasing you right now,
call
sir.
911 now. Call 911. I need 30. They're begging you to cut off your freaking heat.
After a further 10 minutes, medics arrive and the agent is taken away in an ambulance. Thankfully, despite what can only be described as disrespect and neglect from the officers, the agent suffered no serious injuries, but things ended differently for...
He's lucky, because this could have gone wrong if anything happened to that. If that guy would have actually gotten some injuries or anything because of what those officers did, you could better believe these officers, every officer that was there would have been fired. It's not even like they would have been like, "Yeah, we'll cheap." No. They will. Trust me, you ain't gonna. No police station's gonna fuck with the FBI.
ATF agent Burke, who was treated so badly by police that he had to file a lawsuit against them. Agent Burke was dispatched to a house to confiscate a firearm that had been illegally acquired by the residents. However, instead of being granted access to the home, the door was instead shut in his face and the residents called the police. The cops were given Agent Burke's badge number, but still treated the incident as a break-in and Burke as a criminal.
Hey, turn around, let me see your hands.
That's weird. You know who he is. You know why he's there. So you know he has the right to go there. Why would you then fuck with him for it? You know he has the right to be... You have control over this. You literally could go there and be like, you have the paperwork to say you're allowed to take the gun? Yeah, okay, I'll help you take the gun. Let's go and we'll make sure you can get the firearm so you can get on your way. Why would you then instead decide, we need to, he has the right to go get the... well, we better make sure he's under arrest instead. Fucking idiots.
Turn around, let me see your hands. Okay, let me see your hands. I need to see some ID. Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground!
This is a...
Get on the ground now!
I'm a federal agent.
917-110-3.
Federal agent.
Get on the ground!
Agent Burke refuses immediate orders to get on the ground, likely so police can check if he's armed or not, and continues the investigation safely. Burke believes that because he's a federal agent, he's not subject to the orders of municipal police. But if that was the case, any criminal could falsely claim they were a federal agent to bypass police orders. While he may not think he looks like a threat himself, it remains that he should have politely followed the orders so the cops could figure...
Fair. Okay, that's a fair statement. That's fair. That is one fair comparison. Is that he should have just gone on the ground so they could just check him, and then if they did anything worse, because then if they would have done worse shit to him, he would have been the guy. They would have been at fault. Like, they're probably still at fault, but they would have been the ones who got does him bad because they just didn't handle it right. He's causing problems that don't need to be there. If that makes sense.
Figure out the situation easily, but instead, things continue to escalate.
What the heck's the matter with you? Who do you think you are? Get on the ground!
I'm not getting out of
Chopper, thanks.
I'm not getting
91.7 and pulling up.
I got my ID.
Do not reach for your waist! Keep your hands up!
Once a second officer arrives, Burke finally follows the orders and lays down on the ground.
Do not resist!
I'm not resisting.
You're acting like a moron!
Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. No, don't do this. Wait a second. I got a medical condition. Get my license out of my pocket.
We're getting you secured first!
Please, wait. No, whoa. Hold on. I'm hyperventilating. Please. Wait, please, sir. I'm not.
Stop resisting.
Would you
now.
please get my ID out of my left pocket?
Stop.
I'm begging you. My wife's pregnant. Please. It's right here.
Resist.
Please get it. Wait, sir, help me up. Just hold me up.
This is hilarious. They're not gonna arrest him. They're just securing him to make sure he's okay, to make sure he's all secure and he's good and he's not a threat. But he's making himself a threat. I didn't realize how much of a struggle this man became for these officers.
Up! Sir, I can't do it. Wait, sir!
Stop resisting now!
Please help me. Sir, please get my federal creds!
Get your taser out, Dylan.
No, don't do that, please. Sir.
Don't make me tase you! You're gonna get tased. Put your right
No.
arm behind your back.
Okay.
Put your right arm behind
Help
your
me
back.
up.
Now.
Help me up.
No, you're gonna stay on the ground and put your right arm behind your back.
Let me breathe.
You can
I'm
breathe
gonna.
just fine.
I'm gonna. Ow, don't do that. Okay, here. My God.
Get him cuffed.
It is cuffed. Please stop.
Get him cuffed.
Please stop, sir. Wait a second. Sir, please help me up.
In the distressing footage, Burke continues to tell the officers that he's an ATF agent out on a call and to simply take his ID from his back pocket. After finally looking at his ID, officers keep him under arrest and take him to their patrol vehicle.
Why would you make us do this?
I didn't want you to. I wanted to. Wait.
Hold on. I'm locking the door. Relax. Hold him.
Hey, guys, please, just talk to me for 1 second, please.
Get in the car.
No, wait.
Talk later.
Sir.
The cops then force Burke into the vehicle, talking over his pleas and explanations regarding his medical condition.
Please, sir.
If you are a real police officer, you ought to be ashamed of
I
yourself.
was trying to give you my creds.
We got him in the car.
He
He might even be a real cop, but he wouldn't tell us, wouldn't do anything. Wouldn't get on the ground. I mean, what the guy? We had the taser him, so we got a medic coming. If he is an actual police officer, he ought to be ashamed of himself.
Sir, I'm not. I'm trying to.
You're not. You're right. You're not.
My creds.
Yeah. No, you screwed up. You bet.
Police continued to detain Burke in their patrol vehicle for over an hour longer before eventually releasing him without charges. Despite not necessarily showing perfect conduct himself, Burke decided to sue the Columbus Police Department, citing excessive force and unlawful arrest. The original complaint says that after the incident, which caused him both physical and mental harm, he was taken from active duty and confined solely to administrative and support roles, with adjustments having to be made to the department to accommodate him. As of this video's upload, the case is still ongoing.
I have a weird feeling that case is gonna be shut down, cause he makes it so that's a very middle one, cause he does so many things to screw himself up. All he needed to do was get on the ground first. They would have arrested him, cuffed him. He would have checked this thing, and then all he would have had to do was explain his situation. But he kept struggling and resisted, and he was resistant. He kept fighting them for no reason, which caused more problems. Now, keeping him in the car for an hour, not really a smart move. They knew better than that. And not really listening to him. They know better than that. But there was still some, Burke didn't help himself out there.
Realistically, both parties involved in this case were in the wrong
Yeah.
to some extent, but in the case of Mac Proctor, things are totally different. Mac is supposedly an undercover agent with a very strong knowledge of the law, and he's about to show exactly how corrupt police officers can be completely unprovoked. Mac was parked in a private parking lot waiting for a takeout order while on his shift as a delivery driver. While his vehicle wasn't in a designated parking spot, it wasn't blocking the flow of traffic, and he'd only left it there unattended while picking up his food. Upon returning to his vehicle, Mac was approached by a police officer stating he was violating parking rules.
All right, Mr. Proctor. That is my thing. Everything okay?
Do I need to answer any of your
You don't
questions?
have to answer anything.
Okay.
You don't have to. I'd be stand here all day. I get paid either way.
Can you go ahead and finish your job so I can carry on?
What's with the anger, dude?
I'm not angry.
You're not angry? You always talk to everybody like that?
I'm not angry.
Oh, okay.
I just want you to go ahead and wrap things up, please.
Okay.
Of course, Mac has every right to stay silent in the face of the officer's questions, especially ones that don't at all pertain to criminal proceedings. At no point did he raise his tone or say anything out of line, yet the officer asks why he's being so angry. Many people think that some police officers are used to consistently being in command and control on these interactions, and it's possible the same is true with this officer. When Mac exercised his rights and just asked for things to be moved along, this cop was surprised and took it as a combative statement.
Alright, well, you know, I'll give you a break on it, but you know what I'm saying? This isn't a parking spot, okay, dude?
You're not giving me a break. You're harassing me at this point.
harassing you because
I'd
you
like
parked
to
here?
leave. May I leave now, please?
Well, do you understand?
Am
why
I being
stopped you?
detained?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Alright? So do you understand why I stopped you?
Do I need to answer any more of your questions?
You don't have to.
Okay.
The officer informs Mac that he is being detained for parking here. To issue a citation for parking violation, you must be breaking either local, state, or federal law. Something like parking in a handicap spot without proper documentation.
Hey, Mr. Proctor, can I just give you your stuff so you can leave?
Can you?
I can, but you're the one. I would have let you go a long time ago.
What do I need to do for you to hand me my documents so I can
I'll
leave?
give it to you right now. I just want to know that you know that you're okay, because usually I don't get people all.
What do I need to do for you to hand me my documents?
I love the fact this guy is just being a pain in the ass, because he's just being like, he's not even being combative. He's just being like, I would like to leave. Can I leave? They're like, no. Okay, what do I need to do for you to give me the thing so I can leave? Like,
So I can be on my way.
You're okay.
I don't need to answer any of your questions.
There we go again. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to say that.
You're trying to display your power to me right
no,
now.
I'm concerned about it. Is there a problem to be concerned about another human being?
You have no reason to be concerned about me.
So it's okay then. You're okay. Then
You can hand me my documents and I can be on my way.
I love it. I'm concerned for another human. You have no reason to be concerned about him. He's not a medical risk. He's just sitting in the parking lot. He's not doing anything. He's not at risk for anything. He ain't clearly nothing wrong with him.
Or we can...
Okay. You're not gonna... Okay, here, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna take a chance on you, alright? Here. Mr. Proctor, you brought everything's cool, alright? We're blocking traffic here to your stop.
Mac was allowed to leave without further incident, but this interaction raises questions about why he was met with further difficulties after doing nothing other than exercising his Fifth Amendment right. In fact, it's strange that the entire interaction even happened in the first place. If the officer had observed Mac's vehicle obstructing traffic, the incident could have been avoided by simply asking him to move his vehicle out of the way, and let him go about his day from there. Instead, the officer detained Mac, preventing him from moving his vehicle and keeping it in the very place that's allegedly impeding traffic flow. The cop later found out that Mac wasn't even a federal agent or officer himself, and simply managed to prove just how valuable it is to know the law.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this reaction video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all for the next one.